open up. UOPN.
Welcome to
Whole lot of,
yes.
whole lot of gossip. Is that was that wrong?
Topics.
A whole lot of and a whole lot of fun. I don't know.
A whole lot of topics, a whole lot of gossip, a whole lot of fun.
Okay, you know what? It's been raining all day. That's my mind like swapped.
Oh, that's the
The
rain.
rain. Yeah, the rain. It's the rain. Like it rained. Okay, so I'm gonna tell our whole lot of fam. Rain or changes my like mood.
Mhm.
So when it rains, I'm like not in my bag. Hey Erica, how are you? Rain just changes my mood. So how rain make you feel? I
Like,
think we talked about this before.
rain makes me feel sleepy. Makes me feel sleepy.
Only sleepy.
Only sleepy. I don't get that. We talked about this. I don't get that. When
That
when
fun
my
feeling.
body get somebody. I don't get that feeling. I just want to lay down and watch movies or look at my phone or listen to a good book.
Okay, I'm trying to turn the phone up. Zelly.
Hey, boo boo.
Wait, let me do that. Hold on, me. You gotta give Erica hello. Hi, Erica Lauren.
Hey, Erica, girl, how are you?
And our Zelly. Hey, girl.
Our number one supporter.
Yes, love Zelly so much. What are you drinking today?
I'm drinking some white Zinfandel.
Ew.
It's really
Yes.
cold.
Yeah, I don't do the toy.
Yeah.
Hey, Nana.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, girl. I'm drinking
Mhm.
a virgin mimosa. What?
So you just drinking orange juice?
Yes, but that's what I'm.
Okay.
I wanted to think about that name.
Okay.
You
Sounds good.
yes, I'm having a virgin. It's very tasty.
Orange juice is so good.
But you're thirsty, right?
It is. It
It
just
puts
not.
you
You can't drink a lot of orange juice because it f's up your stomach so bad. The acid. Oh my god. One day I was just drinking so much orange juice and I was like, "What is going on in my stomach?"
But there's a lot of vitamin C, and I'm actually drinking more orange juice than soda, which is good. I'm gonna try to start keeping like orange juice in the house.
Mm-hmm.
More.
It's so funny that you said the soda thing because I bought salsa water today.
Oh,
And I'm gonna go back on the I don't know what I call it. Like no soda. I was ODing with Sunkist. Like I just had this craving for Sunkist for the last 2 weeks. Really bad.
I like Sunkist.
It's so good. It's so
Can we
good.
stop really quickly to talk about that lipstick? What's going on here?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Um,
You think it go with my color? A little darker.
or maybe the lighter one will go with you. Will pop because they have
That's
like
like
lighter
purple.
one. Huh?
What color is that?
This is purple.
That's really pretty.
And I got it from the beauty supply store. It's called Supreme Rich Cream.
Okay.
And this is my first time wearing it.
It looks really good. I meant to tell you that before, but I wanted to.
Thank you. Thank you. Keenan said he liked it too. He said I'm showing off.
Probably. A little bit.
Hey guys. Hey Raymond and Andre.
I was like,
Andre, I saw your 50 Cent video with your face on it. It was really funny.
oh, I gotta check that out.
I don't know, they do something with their face and they put it on the artist and like they do videos. It was mad funny. Mad
I gotta
funny.
check it out. Before we start on Hot Topic, I just wanna say a happy birthday to my mom. Her birthday was yesterday.
Yes. Mama Bunny birthday.
Yes.
My
Yeah. We
Yeah.
went out, had some fun, huh?
That's my second mama.
Yes, we went out, had some fun. And she ate the leftovers today. So the only thing I'm gonna give my mother really funny. So she looked at the menu from like before. I told her her food was really good, but she was like, "Oh, I went downtown and had this grill octopus." So the real octopus just wasn't like the real octopus she had.
I thought she was mad cute getting grown
Just one time in the village, so I gotta make sure I take it to that place. She said it came out sizzling, and I think her palate just wanted that grilled octopus that came out sizzling. I'm sorry I didn't do that, but the food was really good.
It was good.
I like City Island. I like a lot of. Actually, I want to try another restaurant, but this other restaurant I went to that's like right next to it. Remember I told you we went to R.I.P, but it's another restaurant, not Shrimp Box. I think Shrimp Box or Lobster House. One of the ones I went to.
Seafood City?
No, not Seafood City. It was right next to it, and I went there for a friend's birthday, and their food was really good as well. So I want to try all the different restaurants. But yeah, so I went there like twice, so I could try another place. But yeah.
And shout out to Naima too. Not today's Naima's birthday, Miss Tucker.
Yes, it is. Everybody Naima,
Yes, yes, yes. All these Sagittarius. Just
yeah. Yeah. Very feisty, kind, giving, feisty. You gotta say it twice. Women.
They have a lot of information that they want to share to the world. You know,
I'm gonna get you.
I love you, Mom. You know.
We got
Aren't you fancy?
waves. Andre said yes. I thought it was. I thought it was myself. LOL. Oh. Raymond said I've been to all the spots on City Island. Okay, cool. I've been to a few.
Okay, Raymond.
Artie Seafood City, the two in Artie Seafood City, the two in the back, the Lobster House, Sammy's. 6. Yeah, I've been to 6 of them. So
I don't know how many I've been to, but
yeah, I've been to 6. But so yesterday, what did I do? Does it look different? Oh Lord. Okay. I did something. Okay. So yesterday we watched the Soul Train Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And the Soul Train Awards are really good because when the Soul Train came out in the 70s, there wasn't a lot of positive blackness on TV. We couldn't really see ourselves. When Soul Train came out, this was new, and then you were dancing and you learned all the hip stuff, and you had R&B performers and funk performers, and Soul Train is very monumental.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Don Cornelius. It was short; it was only 2 hours, and they did it like a lounge area due to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your highlight?
Of course, my highlight was Monica.
I want to talk about her. We're gonna talk about her in a minute.
I've always been a fan of Monica ever since I was little. She just sung about grown stuff, and she made me feel like I was grown in what I was. And but I liked her performance, and I had an idea in my head that like Brandy, Maya, Monica, like all these old school girls should do like a tour. I know they can't do a tour now, but when COVID is over, like that would be really good. Because there's a lot of girls that were back in the days. Anne Marie, like I would love to see all of them like get together and just.
I think Brandy and Monica could definitely be the headliners. Maybe throw in a Maya. Maybe throw in a who was back in the day that was popping? I mean, TLC has their own tour. That's another story. Because Left Eye's not there. They're kind of like incomplete. But like SWV could hop on. And Vogue could hop on. And Vogue tours on their own. But if they all got together, they could probably do like really big arenas.
Yeah, they could. Because I would definitely go. Hey, Bobbi.
Hey. So really quick, we gonna talk about Monica. Let's just get into it. So, I'm my new thing, you guys. Since we do this show, and I want to be, we inspire to be like influencers, like IG and YouTube and stuff like that. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and I saw a Dallas Austin interview. So Monica always talks about Brandy being like perfect or so put together, but Monica, you come across very well put together, but everybody always say you ghetto. So Monica, Dallas Austin confirmed, and Brady confirmed that the first time they ever met, Monica punched Brady in the face.
Wow.
It was behind stage of an award show, and Monica invented on site before on site was on site. Because people say on site. But
Uh-huh.
Monica invented on site
Yeah.
because as soon as she saw Brandy, it was on site.
On site meant on site back in the days.
But nobody ever made that word in the 90s. That was 99.
But Monica was, but one thing about Monica, she does act like she's well put together, but she also talks about her attitude, like she has a nasty attitude, and
Like she
takes
talking
no
about,
offense.
I don't see it. Like she always comes across so elegant to me. I don't really see her as ghetto.
When you hear her talking, like on Family Hustle, and even when she had her own show with the boy's father, she was really cutthroat with him. Like it was, she's a little nasty. She could read you like a church lady. She's one of those people. Yeah.
So she said, so she told Dallas, like, I thought, I just knew she was going to say something. So before she said something, I'm like, just right before they're supposed to perform for the first time.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, I say all that to say that Monica, Monica is funny. I don't know. It's something about her that's crazy to me. But I do like Monica. She's very talented. I would definitely go see her and Brandy. And I think her and Brandy, even though y'all not each other's cup of tea, opposites attract, and y'all should really try to have a genuine friendship. That's how I feel. You can't force it, but just try.
Yeah, but Brandy is annoying.
Let me tell you, when I was in church, right? Speaking of church, I love Brandy. I always connected. We talked about that. Like you kind of connected with Monica. I kind of connected with Brandy growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a girl in my church, and our parents, right, bunny, and our parents really didn't get along.
Oh.
But her father, who was like, I never really talk about religion I grew up, but I'm really not going to right now. But it was similar to like I guess a deacon or something. And he was like, you know, my daughter and your daughter are the same age. They should be friends. Like, we were never friends. We always had like prejudging about one another. And then her father was just like, let them try to be friends. Like, and we started it, and we became really, really good friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not saying like you can't force a friendship, but if you both try, you may find out that you have a lot in common.
Yeah. But I think they're friends now.
I don't know.
I mean, she remember she called Monica about a guy she was dating or something. You're not gonna do that with somebody that you just shot.
Oh, yeah, but maybe Brandy was always trying to Monica was like, nah. That's what I think it is.
You're not gonna really. If you don't think somebody going, I wouldn't really call
Okay.
somebody about
Like,
dating if I'm not really feeling you. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Yeah. So maybe as they get older, because when you do get older, it's like, why were we arguing? Why we didn't like each other? You do think about this is dumb.
Right.
We can make more money together.
That is true. Rosie said love the lipstick.
Thank you, Rose. Let me blow your kiss. Thank you.
But I do love Monica. As I'm older and I've been going through more experience, things. I still love Brandy, but Monica's in my heart as well. And she makes me laugh with her shadiness because I find, as long as it's not directed toward me, I find shadiness very funny. Um, any other recap that you like on the show?
So we could talk about Tisha Campbell's outfits.
Oh, so Gina and Tisha.
What's her name? Tisha, right? Gina.
Gina. Yeah, Gina. Gina and Pam. Pam and Gina.
Pam and Gina hosted the show. Pam looked very nice, age appropriate. And Gina looked like she was about to do magic tricks. Like I don't know what the hell with the glitter, the shoulder pads, the loose crotch and the jeans. It was just she looked horrible. I don't know.
It was really good. Pam was tight. Her clothes were tight. I think what I think it is, just like people were making fun of Brandy on the verses. I think like both women, like a Brandy and Tisha, are used to being very fit, and they both kind of gained weight. So I feel like she did that as like, I'd rather them talk about my clothes than talk about my body. Because Tisha gained weight. She's not like how she was when Martin. Like she had lupus, or she was sick, so she gained some weight. She had 2 boys. That's what I think. I think she wanted to be outlandish with the style, but she didn't want them to talk about her body. She wanted them to talk about clothes. Wow. Question, comment, critique? You ain't say that about it. No, you.
Because it was just the glitter, it was just a lot. And I just feel like I feel like Brandy doesn't look bad. Brandy just looks different from how she usually dressed. Tisha looked tacky. And that's a personal preference. That's a personal choice. Like you said, okay, I'll go with this. You pointed to that one. Like it was tackiness. It wasn't.
It wasn't my favorite thing.
You know,
Rosie.
it was whack. Don't do that, Rosie. It was not
Good. Oh, so much she put the kids.
whack.
I actually thought it was pretty good. Taking the circumstances. A highlight for me was her. One of was the best R&B female. We both love her.
Yeah, that's what she had on shorts.
She was showing her never shows her body, and she was showing her
I
legs.
think she got a boo.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder who her boo is.
I hope it's Marley. Skip Marley.
Ooh, that would be a nice blend, a nice match.
That'll be a
She's
pretty.
Jamaican, she's black and Filipino. They have some gorgeous looking kids. And he's what? I guess he's like a quarter white or something like that, right?
Like 15.
Yeah, like a little white. So the little white, mostly black. Little Asian, little white, mostly black. And then yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Something that you said,
What?
you were like, she's probably been through a lot in her life because she speaks so deeply to be so young. She's not even 21 yet.
Mazia Monica.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how could you? What do you know about? Like, you're mad young. Like, I didn't get in touch with my feelings until I was like 34.
Yeah. She can,
Joking, but she's super young.
she sings yeah, like that makes I like well neo soul is my favorite genre of music,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a lot of good like neo soul songs and stuff like that.
But then she writes her own music, which makes it even better.
She plays the piano, she plays the
Mhm.
guitar, which I want to know how to play. So dope.
Oh, can we talk about the piano thing with Monica?
Oh yeah. So Monica performed her rendition. She won the Lady of Soul Awards, and she got one and played the piano, but they didn't put the camera. So it was like, does she play the piano or what's up?
Monica, call me, please, because I need to know why you did that. I know damn well you was not Alicia Keys in on that.
Yeah.
So weird. That was so weird. It was like, why are we? She could have laid across the piano.
And then she said free C murder, right?
Okay, so this is another thing.
Let's talk about that.
So C murdered her. I think he was like her second. I don't know too much, but I think he was like her second relationship. So I remember her first boyfriend like killed himself in front of her or
Big
something.
Daddy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not her baby daddy.
Big Daddy.
Boyfriend, like her first boyfriend.
Okay.
And then she got with C murder. And then C murder got locked up for
Probably murder.
murder because he's been in there since I was like 10. So it's been and like her videos reference him a lot. And she's still in love with this man. And Monica has been with two, like her kid's father was a major relationship, and then Shannon. So I'm wondering if her relationship is not working out because she's still, well, obviously she's still in love with C Murder.
That was my thing. And this is, Monica is a celebrity, beautiful, everything. It's like women, we still be sometimes because
Girl.
I feel I try not to judge because I've been through a lot of things in my little 38 years. But it's like, it's not gonna be the same when he come out like that. First of all, that like Drew Hill say, that old love, that young love is totally different from adult love. So it's like you guys were so young. Like it's like kind of wishing on a prayer because even if he does get out, you free him. It's not gonna be what it was before. Like I feel like she's living in a fantasy world when it comes to this guy and this show.
Well, hopefully she's just trying to get him out as a friend.
Hopefully, but they buy her some ass for birthday. He sent her like a Fendi bag or something. Am I bugging?
Yeah, he did.
He sent her presents.
Yeah, he did. And yeah, they
First of all, Rosie, excuse me.
you old girl. Rosie, ain't you about blah 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 blah?
You just the seasons.
Girl, no, Rosie is marinated. We're seasoned, Rosalie. They just put some salt and pepper on us. You've been sick.
I'm dead. But no.
I love you.
I'm trying to think any of the highlights that I had.
Jasmine Sutherland performed. She looked really
Uh,
good.
she lost a lot of weight. She
Really
didn't want to talk about Rose said yes. She
good.
didn't want to talk about her weight loss. I heard she said, I didn't lose weight. It's like, okay, you did lose weight. What are you talking about?
She looks good. I don't know why she's lying about that.
Who knows? Anything else that was pretty? Oh, the old school people perform. That's kind of next. When we talking about old school versus new school.
Say more.
Shantae Moore, Charlie Wilson, Shanice,
Robin,
Maze, all of
Smoke.
that. Smokey Robinson, yes, Uncle Smokey. Um,
Me and your mother's favorite person in the world.
she probably talked about Shanice. Not, oh, well, Shanice looked really cute, and so did
And Shantae was really cute.
they
Yeah.
look really, really good. They kept themselves together. They look, all again. They have their voices are amazing, amazing, amazing. They have such good voices.
They should do a tour too. Like people like the tour too.
Oh, I'm deleting. I'm gonna do something else. Okay. And speaking of that, we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about R&B, old school versus new school.
Yes, yes.
So, how do you feel about R&B, old school versus new school?
So I don't think today's music is effective. I don't think it makes sense. I could shake my butt to it, but it really, I'm not sitting down thinking about what they're writing or saying.
Mhm.
I miss those. We don't have any more male groups, R&B male groups. Like everybody's for self.
Right.
There's no more. I mean, even though times do change, I just don't. We don't have that anymore. Even
Right.
girl groups, we don't have any girl groups really.
Right. Yeah, people are all for self right now.
So I miss that. I miss the silks, the jagged edges.
That's the first group you name. No,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
We talked about this before that I was like 3 years old and I loved silk. My mom used to play silk all the time. Shout out to Gail. Um, I love Silk. Silk was my first. Silk and H Town. Actually, H Town is number one, and Silk is number two. My favorite. Somebody I can know.
I really like that song, but that. So everybody knows, or our whole lot of fam, Drew Hill's my number one favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also love Voice to Men. I also love I love all the R&B people. New Edition.
No, it's just guys.
Wow, Drew Hill's my absolute favorite though. Like they're my absolute favorite. Then I think Voice to Men is next.
Yeah, Boys to Men was last on my list, but they're like the top. It wasn't no order really.
Right. So I'm gonna go into Oh yeah, we'll be talking about boy bands, but really quickly before I go into how I feel. Rosie says, yes, I agree. And even older, we go back to like Ronald Isley. She doesn't like Ronald Isley, y'all.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Voice and Men was cool, and then Stefan said True Saucy, and then he said, "Oh yeah, I forgot how." Cause we were talking about boys.
Oh my God, Jade. Oh my God. Please stop. Like
SWV, I think probably was my favorite girl. I think they were the favorite. But so the difference, I think, and it's connected to the last thing we want to talk about. So back then they had those like between the sheets and all those like freaky songs and stuff, but it was more variety. So we had Knocking the Boots, and then we had I Make Love to You. So it was a range,
yeah.
and I feel like the reason why. One, because women we allow it, but a reason why a lot of it's like bang bang and Netflix and chilling is because the music that's like brings like that's what people hear about. You only hear about the Netflix and the chilling, or all right, man, maybe a man tricking on you. You don't really hear about like Babyface. When can I see you again? And even Jill Scott, like that was like what 2000, a long walk. Like let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Like I'm gonna play that tonight. But it's like you don't hear that, so that represent on how you think, and then so a man is like, oh, let's listen to some Chris Brown or whatever like that, as opposed to like, let's go out and talk and get to know each other, let's go on a date, let's do a picnic, let's go to dinner, like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, how do we forget about Josie? Yes.
Jodeci, they on my list too. I love Jodeci.
Temptations. Yes,
I
Temptations.
love Temptations. Yes. See how you marinated, Rosie?
Oh, Blackstreet. How did we forget about Blackstreet? I
Blackstreet.
love Blackstreet. Oh my God.
Mhm.
They were so
Oh, I forgot LSG.
oh
I love they one album. They were really good. They were
even
really, really
Tyrese and Tank. You know what
good.
I'm saying?
Even
Tyrese
when Leo came out, his
yeah.
was like so sick and like he just had all his songs were like even he has a new song now with somebody like with Jeremiah. It's an old school
Yeah.
feel to it.
Yeah.
Tamara put me onto it. And it's really good. It brings me back to like old school.
Right. We definitely gotta give that variety back. There's nothing wrong with popping in and jamming and like 'cause I love Chris Brown like the rest of them, but we gotta bring back the love making too. We gotta bring back the romance, like being courted. Like
Yeah.
that's me. Oh, is it Jodeci? How did I forget about Jodeci?
Mm-hmm.
Cry was my favorite Jodeci song.
Who?
Cry for You.
Cry for You. Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to get me to
Go ahead, girl.
get me. You don't want to get me there.
Save that for Friday. Save that for Friday.
Delphonics Rose. I probably know a song they sing. But you gotta like give me a song that they sing. I probably know them.
You don't know the Delphonics.
Yeah, I probably know them. But so with that being said, it actually goes with the next thing, topic, or question. If you on a first date, imagine you want to go on a first date, right? The guy says dress comfortably, we going somewhere, and then you get to Target, and when you get to Target, he says, "Babe, you going shop and get anything you want."
I'm
Is
with it.
that a good first date or not?
I'm with it. I would prefer Walmart, but I'm with it.
But they did a thing with Target.
No, I'm with it. Of course I'm with it. Like, why not? And I'm getting everything that I would not buy on my own dime.
We were talking about they were talking about it on the real. We talk about the real a lot, and the older like the bougie ladies, which is
Mm.
Garcelle. It wasn't Jeannie. It was another older black woman who was like I forgot. I gotta look at it again. But it was Garcelle doing another like pretty black older woman who probably I feel like kind of bougie. And they were like, no, that's after years of dating. And I'm like, no, that's a great first date. I'm like, there's TVs in Target. Like you get a TV, you get an iPhone. If a person takes me saying this is our date, get anything you want, there's restaurants you get a bite to eat afterwards. What?
I'm getting olive oil.
That's the best date. I'm getting frozen meats.
I mean, oxtails, Maybachs. Like, when I.
But I would get electronics. Like they have a lot of electronics. I would get clothes. I wouldn't OD, but I would spend like if he says get anything you want, and I know like he has it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a person that has the money. I would probably spend like $1,000.
That would be a good thing. I would be happy with that.
Right, but I think, and then my mom was saying like, so what we were saying like the difference between old school versus new school is like my mother, she was like, we as her age, they used to like being courted and doing that like horse and carriage ride and then and stuff and like men really courting women to get what they want from a woman or
Yeah.
it was just a different time. So Adrian was like just like us because we all are like Adrian Bylon. She was like, what? She's like, that's the best day ever.
Please, what Lonnie said. Humble face.
Lonnie was with it. Lonnie was with it.
Because she dresses from Target.
You know what? Target got cute clothes sometimes. And they got the one in Harlem got the Pizza Hut. And I like Pizza Hut. So we could go shopping and they get a little Pizza Hut or something. Or I think they have the Applebee's right there.
Yeah.
You go to Applebee's.
I would definitely be with that. Definitely.
Like I feel like that was the most cutest thing. What do you guys think if the person it could be whoever dating man or doesn't have to be a woman, but a person takes you to Target on your first date and they say get anything you want. Do you like the idea of a first date? Let us know. They said Destiny's Child was I like I could jam to them, but I'm trying to think.
Their last album was the best. And they first and last.
The Writings on the Wall was really good.
And
I like that one.
Yeah, and Dusty Fulfill was really good. Not the songs that they came out with the videos, but like the songs that didn't make it popular. You know what I mean?
I like Destiny Fulfilled as well.
Yeah.
But I really did like What Writings on the Wall. That's when they first like break out.
702 was a good. I didn't really like all their songs. I liked the probably like two.
The ones that came out, the two.
Yeah.
With my girls.
Remember Total? Total.
First of all, give me all the chicken heads from Pasadena. Let's not even go there. So what you say, Total? My first thing is the Can't You See video. That's like the number one. Yes. Okay. Rosie said it's right. That's
Exactly.
okay. If you know if you're not wealthy, you can give me a limit because I'm gonna go electronic. So if you're not wealthy, just give me a little limit. Like, all right, spend $100 or something.
Yeah.
But and then also said, Nana said, well, since I moved out, ball out. Right.
Ball out. Your whole registry, Nana.
Right. But the men, that's a nice, like, come on, like, let's get back to the dating.
Yeah.
Let's get back to that. I want that.
Dating is very important. And it's good for like, and it's good for both of you guys, you know?
Like I said, I told, so, y'all know how I've been. We talked about this. I'm very, open. But for 2021, I'm open to dates and romance and all that type of, I'm open to it. Okay.
21.
2021 is a month away.
No, I'm asking. I'm making sure.
2021, I'm open.
You open to dating. Why your mouth look tight?
You get on my nerves.
Like, what are you doing?
Open.
Well, you can't be open with your mouth tight. Like, I'm open.
What did my mouth do?
He was like, I'm open and saying it.
I'm open. I'm open.
I think you should be open. I think dating is really good. And I've always promoted having a date, you know. And, huh?
If I remember.
Yeah, so dating is good because you could just meet.
Yeah, hang out. Wait.
After COVID?
Yeah, she said go court it. She said after COVID. So let me tell you. So I was actually talking to the guy about meeting up, and then I was like, maybe. So actually, Foster's mom was like, just to make her. I was talking to your mother. I didn't even tell her. So Foster's mom is really good for if her friends want to talk to her, she's open. So I was talking to her mother. She wasn't there, and she was like, just make sure y'all get a COVID test. She was like, just get a test together and show each other the results. And I was like, yes, you're right.
She told me. I was like,
no, she told you.
I was like, so like an HIV test? Like, just I feel like
it's right. Like, you really.
No, she is right. But I'm like, Mom, you like bugged out. Like, how?
I'm glad, Nana, you said that because I think I will talk to people who want, and I'm going to say, you should take COVID test.
Well,
you know, the block, so I can take it. I'm gonna go take it.
Exactly. You know what else is dope? A nice Zoom date would be dope too.
So yeah, I did tell the guy because the guy what happened. We had a date and he had to cancel because he said that he had to quarantine. I was like, so hope you don't test positive. Let's schedule a Zoom. And I was like, we can take the test and then meet up. He was like, oh okay.
And shout out to guys. It's way cheaper. You don't have to spend no money. And y'all could just talk. Y'all can make your own little meals and get your own little drinks. And gosh, I challenge guys. Listen to this challenge. Take a girl on a Zoom date. It will save you way more money. And I know guys like to save money.
Yeah.
Do that.
You can tell a girl, girls, we like stuff like that. So you can tell, there's a list of things we can both get, I mean, I had a guy, he ended up being a jerk, but before we even met, he cashed out me lunch money. I thought that was really sweet. I was like, all right, I'll need this was before COVID. He was like, what's your cash out? What's your Zelle? Yeah, he's like, oh, here's lunch money. I was like, aren't you sweet?
Mm-hmm.
That was actually really nice. That really impressed me.
That is really nice. And ladies, you don't have to wear shoes. Ladies, you don't have to wear shoes on your date. You don't have to wear shoes.
But that would be nice for a guy just to be like if you having a vibe, you don't want to just take a girl money and then she don't meet up with you. But if you have a vibe and you can tell she's like a decent woman, you be like, listen, here's $25 here, get a bottle and stuff, and then we'll have a Zoom date. Like that's a cute idea too. Like,
So you want them to send you money anyway?
No.
I just said it's free.
Different ideas.
Jovi is like, send me a bottle of wine.
No, I'm not saying send me a bottle. I'm saying like they send the cash up and tell me what to pick up, and then I bring it to the date. So I was like, shut up.
But they drinking it.
What did Rosie said? My sister speaking the truth.
Just look cute.
Rosie send okay. They just gotta talk to the seasoned women. That's right.
Marinated.
That's a perfect idea.
Yeah.
Because when a girl Uber Eats.
So Rosie. Okay, so this is the question to Rosalie. So you wouldn't just want like a regular Zoom, YouTube, no money exchange, no nothing, no Uber Eats, just like y'all talking for like a week without any exchange in anything. I'm not saying do it for like
just what people that go. No, but I was just saying, I think I was saying is like just an idea. Like a Zoom date is nice, but you know how women are, like we like to be impressed. So I'm saying like a Zoom idea is really cute. But if you want to do that extra, like when the guy, it was $20. But the fact that he sent it to me and was like, here, enjoy lunch, it really impressed me.
That's cute. That's cute, yes. That's cute. And it wasn't even before
COVID and before we was like, oh, here's some lunch money. It was a thought that count.
Yeah. That's cute. Rosie is like
Yeah, so yes, I wouldn't mind. Sounds exciting. Yeah, we could do a Zoom date. Zoom dates are cute too. You don't have to send money, you guys. I would just maybe on the second date do that, and once you hit it off, that's a better idea. Because men be cheap. So you do the first date via Zoom, then the second one you want to press a little bit. Maybe send a little Uber Eats, send a little lunch money and stuff like that. And then by the time y'all have the testing and meet up.
And it's completely up to the guy to be smart and creative.
Right.
So don't let me have to tell you to send me a bottle of wine or Uber Eats. Right. You do it yourself.
It'd be really cute. Like, come on, we gotta get back to the old R&B. So we get back to the men treating women like who want to be treated.
Yeah, and women like flowers still. I really don't like flowers, but women like flowers, candy. I don't like the smell of them, but
but I was here flower. I was here,
candy, a beer.
The guy Steven, he said he gave me and my mother flowers. He actually gave me flowers a lot. Me and Steven went on their date. Oh, he's another jerk.
You're so stupid. But candy, a stuffed animal, like stuff like that is like really make your girl go.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just wanted to. Oh, roses.
You love flowers, Rosie?
Yeah, so right. I just want to say a rest in peace to Bobby Brown Jr. He passed away a little over a week ago. The family is not really speaking out to say what the cause of death is. But he just passed away, so I want to give my condolences to his entire family. And, that's 2 children out of 7 that Bobby Brown unfortunately lost. So it's very sad. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's really sad. It is.
But this week was fun.
Pray for Bobby's mental, because I know that's really hard.
Yeah. This week was really fun. We had a lot of interaction. We thank you guys.
Yeah.
So finish the topics. We're going to be here next week. We're going to talk about a whole lot of topics.
A whole lot of gossip.
And a lot of fun.
Open up, you open